What is up guys, your boy Raven here today with another deck analysis and gameplay. So today I have for you a baby Buzzwole deck, a deck that was popularized when the Shrine of Punishment came out, and I decided, you know what, it's been a while since Shrine of Punishment came out in Celestial Storm, so let's revisit the deck, let's upgrade it, and let's see if the deck is still really good. And the current meta, it's 2 months, right? There are 2 more months of this meta for before the new set comes out. So yeah, let's just check it out and let's see. But before we're gonna do that, don't forget to check the subscribe to click the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel for more videos like that, for more decks, more news, right? More Poké news, and more Let's Go Eevee, more Pokemon battles, the road to competitive. But let's just jump right into a deck. And again, I'm doing those decks live on Twitch, Ravencolt, Snetchku. So we start with one Absol. Again, great card, for like a situational card, that's a tech card, but really good one. Absol with Dark Ambition. Then we have 3 baby buzzes. Great, first turn attack. Of course you can say, oh yeah, you can play Buzzwole GX. But this is a purely baby version. The version with Buzzwole GX is gonna come this week, definitely. So 3 baby buzz, 1 Diancie Prism, of course a great card, Jirachi, Marshadow, of course not let loose but resetting hole, and line of 3 to Trubbish Garbodor, and that's it. 12 Pokemons, that's it. Why Garbodor? Well, there's more and more people actually forgetting about Trashalange. There's more and more items being played, so I figured, you know what, we can try putting a Trashalange into a deck and actually seeing it perform. And actually, as I was testing the deck, it was really good. So let's just go down to the trainer cards. 36 trainer cards, and they are 2 Acro Bikes for the discard, and again, searching for the cards that we really need. 2 Beast Rings for the energy, for the swing around attack. Then we have 2 Escape Ropes, 3 Nest Balls, 1 Rescue Stretcher, 1 Switch, 3 Ultra Balls, and now we go to a nice key component. 2 Brooklet Hills and 2 Shrines of Punishment. Really situational stadiums. Then we have 2 Acerolas, 4 Cynthias, 4, and I mean honestly, 4 Guzmas, 2 Lilies, 1 Tate Liza. Again, Tate Liza, great card. I do like to have at least 1 copy. 1 Beast Bringer, since we are playing Buzzwole, right? So at least 1 Beast Bringer is okay. Choice Band, 2 Choice Bands. And let's go to Energy. We have 1 Beast Energy, 2 Counter Energy, so whatever happens, we will have the energy that we need. 5 Fighting and 4 Psychic for the Buzzwole and 4 Trubbish, and that's it. The deck is really simple. The idea is also simple, right? Because this is a really old idea, but presented in a brand new way. But can we actually do something with this deck in the current format? Well, let's see. Let's take the deck for the spin. I can tell you from the stream that it is still relative. It's not as good as it was, but definitely has great matchups against Greninja Zoroark. I've not lost any of those games against Greninja Zoroark. Certain matchups, like Charizard, Reshizard actually was quite worth it. We got a 50-50 against baby Blacephalon. We had a really good matchup as well. So first we start with Diancie. That is not by any means a start that we want to have, but again, we have 4 Guzmas, 2 Escape Ropes, so we're gonna be okay here. And again, there we go, we start a fighting against Greninja Zoroark. So the matchup that I'm confident in, but at the same time I look at my hand and I can see that the draw is just not there. It's not happening, and it might be really tough. So that's kind of the thing, right? You might have the matchups when you should win, and sometimes they are just not happening. They are not going the way you would like to, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? So that might be one of those games, but we'll see. It all depends on what we're gonna draw. Because of course I can play Guzma, but I don't really want to play Guzma. I would like to have for example Escape Rope. That would be a lot better, but we can't have everything, and that's exactly what happens. So I'm gonna start with Acro Bike, and we have a Switch. And now let me think about it. So 1, 2, 3 items. I can play a Switch. Okay, so no switch. Trubbish. Well, let's go with Trubbish. Choice Band. I'm going to discard this energy. So Psychic Energy is going to go up onto a Trubbish. So we're not going to lose a lot. And Lillie. So we have a nice 5 cards that we drew. Acro Bike again. Nesball. Okay, so this is basically preparing my next turn, my next move. Slowly but surely. There we go. Buzzwole. There's actually no point right now in Jirachi, Ultra Ball. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play... because I can play Absol. And that's what I'm going to do since he has a Jirachi. So I think Absol is the correct play here. And we're going to have Garbodor next turn. I have Cynthia for next turn and also have Guzma. So it all kind of depends on how many items he's going to discard. So right now it's 3, so this means 60 damage. But he is weak to Psychic type. So at the same time, I can easily play Guzma on one of the Naganadels and knock it out. Is this going to be the strategy that I'm going to go with? We'll see. I think he's just going to go all in and attack. Because that's 120 damage. Yep, that is a knockout right there. So what I want to do is, because there's going to be a knockout right now, what I want to do is actually play Guzma on Garbodor and one of the Naganadels, just so he's going to go down to full price cards, and at the same time he's going to activate the Buzzwole Sledgehammer. So Absol's going to go first. There we go. Okay, Absol. Guzma. There we go. And I'm gonna discard Jirachi actually, just to get this sweet, sweet fighting type energy. Because if I'm counting correctly, this is 120, 240. So it's gonna be almost knockout. And we did not knock out Naganadel. I don't think he's gonna play any switches. Okay. Black market. So we're gonna say knockout on Garbodor. So we're gonna go down to 4 prize cards. I kinda made a mistake. I should have played Choice Band on... excuse me, Buzzwole. But I can still have Beast Energy. Shrine of Punishment, definitely Shrine of Punishment is gonna deal this additional 10 damage. And it's quite interesting approach to the Zoro Ninja, because this is really, he's going all in on Naganadels. So I have not seen this version with 4 Naganadels yet, so definitely it is exciting to see some of those decks. 240. Okay, and I have Cynthia, so I'm really okay here. Rescue Stretcher. So of course I'm gonna get myself Trubbish back. And let's play Cynthia. Oh, that's not fun. But at least I'm gonna get rid of black market. Yeah, the draws are not really good here. Well, what can you do sometimes? That is a 120, then 240. That's almost a knockout. And again, we are a single prize attacker, so he's gonna go down to 3 prize cards. I'm gonna knock out Zoro Ninja, and I'm also gonna go down to 3 prize cards. But my whole deck is weak to Psychic. And I did not expect him to play this. I thought, Darkrai, I thought Incineroar. Not really a full bench of Psychic Naganadels. Psychic Pokemons. So Dark Pulse, 270. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna discard one Cynthia, get a Psychic type energy, and Garbodor is price, so I know I have to get the price cards right. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, and we've won. Okay, so the person gave up. The person gave up. There we go. Whew. So what I wanted to do is keep the Beast Ring, or maybe play the Beast Ring. That was my last thought. Should I keep the Beast Ring or should I play the Beast Ring? And I was trying to search for this additional 10 damage. But we're good now. I know I could have done it kind of with Counter Energy there. So Poke Hype, would like to go first? Yes, please, sir. Let me go first. And again, okay, at least now we're starting with Trubbish, and not really with Diancie, but it's close, right? It's really, really close. But we have Trubbish, Diancie, we're gonna have Buzzwole from the Brooklet Hill. And we got Escape Rope for, you know, putting, so you can put Buzzwole front. So, you know, I'm kind of okay with this hand. It's not the best, but also not the worst hand in the world. And, you know, like, if you have a really bad hand, there's nothing you can do. Like, you have to pray for the Marshadow, and Marshadow has to be really good. At least for the next 2 months. Because that's, you know, when the Marshadow is going to rotate out. Of course, reverse holo. If you can play reverse holo, there's no point of playing anything else. There we go. And done. Of course, Brooklet Hill is gonna work for him as well, right? Because he is a water type deck. But I needed to get a Buzzwole. So that was my key play here. So he used the Brooklet Hill. It's fine. We're facing Blastoise, and I have to get rid of Baby Buzz. As long as I'm gonna be able to get rid of a Baby Buzzwole, I'm okay. Not Buzzwole, Blastoise. Raven. What you talking about? Buzzwole, Blastoise. Because Baby Blastoise is the key card to Blastoise Baby GX deck. Because he gives you the energy, right? Yeah, so he is the consistency that you can have. There we go, Blastoise GX. Back to the deck. And Tapu Lele, probably for Lillie, so we're gonna see a draw of 8. Or maybe Lillie is priced, because you never know. You never know if it's gonna be priced. And there she is, the Miss Lillie. Oh boy. Okay, Squirtle. Nesball for another Squirtle, as I said. Ooh, for Articuno actually. So, Escape Rope is going to do nothing. No, it's Supporter, but that's an item. Huh. So Skateboard is going to work. So, Escape Rope. And I mean, that's kind of the reason why people are playing Escape Ropes, because it avoids Articuno, right? You don't have to really worry about it. So he knows that if he's going to give me Squirtle, Squirtle is knocked out. Vulpix, well, he can stay. So is he going to sacrifice Squirtle? That is the question. Are we going to see a sacrifice of Squirtle? I need to sleep more. I'm sorry. And okay, so there goes Squirtle. So I know we have a knockout. Cynthia. And a Shrine. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have a really darn good hand. So Beast Energy is going to go on the Buzzwole. Shrine of Punishment. Acro Bike. And still have Beast Ring. Actually, I don't want Jirachi yet. Like, it's not a place for Jirachi for now. And Sledgehammer. There we go. So that was the first prize card taken by the Buzzwole. And I have a switch, so Beast Ring is gonna work really well. but I would like to go down to 4 prize cards and then attack with the Beast Ring Buzzwole. But I have, again, we have a Guzma, we have switches, so there is a way for us, right? There is a way to pick the knockouts. Of course, you know, I just realized that Guzma is not gonna work because there's Articuno. Never mind. Come on. Oh, they are okay. So Ultra Ball and Rare Candy, because that's what you want to do and what you want to have from a Ninetales Fairy type. As I said, right? So it's just as I said. We got Ultra Ball for a Blastoise, Rare Candy, and we're gonna see a first Blast, probably a Baby Blastoise. Like that would be, you know, the play you want to do, and yeah, Baby Blastoise. So I mean, you know, even if you have the knowledge about the opponent's deck, and you can predict what they're kind of gonna do, you have to, you know, you have to play your game. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning like crazy. I think, you know, that's the weather. Like, it's been 3 or 4 days when it's mornings are hot, evening is raining, night is hot, and then, like, it switches, right? It switches around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brave, definitely brave. If you look at Trubbish. There we go, one last buzz. And I know that Guzma is not gonna work. But I have no clue if he's gonna have his own Guzma, so let's go with Sledgehammer Butt from the Beast Ring Buzzwole. That's gonna be 60 damage. Because this is like, you know, preventing me from getting, you know, knocked out by Guzma. And of course, what I'm talking about is the Buzzwole with the Beast Energy on it, right? Okay, we got Rare Candy for the GX this time, of course, because that's what you want to do. With powerful Squall. And that's not gonna be pretty. Ooh, only 1 energy, so there's a knockout here. But then he's gonna bring his... Yeah, sometimes you just do what you gotta do. Oh man. So I know that one of the attackers that can help me with this game is Garbodor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 140 damage from Garbodor right now. And he has to discard, of course, 3 energies from his side of the board. So if only, right? If only Garbodor would be now. Oh, I mean, okay. Well, it happens, right, you know, sometimes. So let's go. I know it's not going to be a huge hit because it's only 50. But I still have a second Guzma, so it's slow because he has to, you know, he has to retreat now. So it's going to lose 3 energies with the retreat, and he has only 16 cards in his deck. Or not. Okay, so it's going to be Guzma on Buzzwole. Oh, the fresh one. That's interesting. I would not say now he's gonna go this way, but expect the unexpected, as they say, right? Expect the unexpected. And let's count against 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, still 7. So it's going down to 5 prize cards. And I think this is, you know, this is why the baby decks are strong, because you have to knock out 6 of those. and they can actually pick what they want to, knock out. So he knows I'm gonna try to get rid of this Blastoise. So let's go with my Buzzwole. I was kinda hoping I was really hoping for a different card. But okay, sometimes it is what it is. We're gonna get rid of Stadium. And okay, so I'm gonna switch, and but do I want to do that? He's got 18 cards. No, okay, let's just attack with Sledgehammer. That's 50 or 20 because of the solid shell. But I'm just counting. I'm counting on Garbodor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 7. So I'm gonna play Trubbish front. And whatever happens, happens. I know I have to get rid of Blastoise. The baby one. That's my #1 priority. That's my #1 target. So yeah, picking your wins, picking your targets, and he is the target right now. Okay, so there are still 2 Garbodors. Sledgehammer. So now he does not have the engine. He can't really, get all of that energy. He can only attach 1 per turn, which of course means a knockout here. But in the prize game, I'm winning right now, because he now has to find another Blastoise. He has to get those squirrels into the game, and I don't think he has them. It's okay, that's a knockout. Fair enough. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 7. Still 7. Nothing has changed. And it's time for Cynthia, so I have to get Ultra Ball at least. Or a Garbodor, or both Garbodors. There we go. There we go. There we frickin' go. So discard energy from our opponents. No, so discarding energy is not gonna work. I don't have enough Pokemons, but I can prepare Diancie so she can attack. Trash Launch 140, actually 110, because yeah, because of the protective or solid shell. So we're gonna see a knockout, which means that Counter Energy is gonna work. Bam, so he's at 2. Now Counter Energy is fine. And what can I do? I mean, honestly, what can I do now? What do I have in deck? So I have okay, so I have a Rescue Stretcher, I have a Counter Energy. So because I have a Rescue Stretcher in my deck, I'm gonna go for Trubbish, right? So this is it. This is Trubbish, and the Trash Lunch for the knockout. There we go. So we knocked out the not Garbo, the Blastoise. Cynthia, Nest Ball, and that's the win. Oh my god! So this is the Baby Buzz deck. The list is down there below. You can check it out yourself. I think it's a really nice deck to currently play against all those weird decks, against all those meta tag team GX's decks. Against Weezing, it has a really bad matchup, so that's the one game I would not play with this deck. But any other, that is a great deck to play. Check it out yourself. Highly recommend that. List is down there below. But also don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to also check out and follow the Twitch channel, where we are actually building those decks and all my, because of course this is the video as I'm recording off Twitch, but many things are happening on Twitch. Let's Go Eevee. Excuse me, all the competitive battles on Let's Go Eevee. Friday Night Pokemon, the weekly tournament that we have, and I'm gonna make a promo probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Many things. Poké News, we talked about Poké News live. We have a nice discussion, so don't forget to check out the Twitch. Ravencall Senshku, and goodbye and good night. Kick some ass with Buzzwole, because Buzzwole deserves that. Buzzwole chooses you. Bye.